Joe Biden went on The View recently to remind us just how lucky we are.
The projects, the benefits. How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best healthcare in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best education system in the world? How do you lead the world when you don't have that done?
I mean, I'm sorry, it's not even funny. It is elder abuse at this point. Who is Joe's handler? Who keeps letting this guy in front of a camera? Whoever it is, they should be fired. Every time I see Joe, I just turn into the farmer from the movie Babe. I'm gonna put a blanket on him and be like, that'll do, pig. That'll do. It is insane that they keep letting this guy talk.
Mr. President, since you left office, there have been a number of books that have come out, deeply sourced from Democratic sources, that claim in your final year there was a dramatic decline in your cognitive abilities. In the final year of your presidency, what is your response to these allegations, or are these sources wrong?
They are wrong. There's nothing to sustain that, number one. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban, the total initiative relative to what we can do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Number two, one of the things that
and a list of the things I think is that the people who wrote those books were not in the White House with us. And they didn't see how hard Joe worked every single day.
I love the fact that Joe brought Jill with him to The View. Nothing says I'm a capable man like having your wife fight your battles for you. But you cannot say that we weren't there. You weren't there. You didn't see how hard Joe worked to remember his own name.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts.
Did a good job. You remembered your name. Pathetic, honestly. Love how she claims that we weren't there, so we have no business discussing Joe Biden's mental health. Well, you know who was there? His aides. And they wrote a whole book. Let's just check out one of the things they said. According to a new book, Joe's aides discussed using a wheelchair.
Part of the book says, quote, Biden's physical deterioration had become so severe that there were internal discussions about putting the president in a wheelchair, but they couldn't do so until after the election.
Biden took the whole this generation's FDR thing a bit too seriously. Biden's physical deterioration, most apparent in his halting walk, had become so severe, they were really considering putting him in a wheelchair because if he fell one more time, that might be it. Most presidents have to worry about other countries, but Biden's biggest enemy was gravity.